It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. Shaq's here. Kenny's here. Welcome to this edition of 2K Sports. And it is Raptor basketball tonight as the Toronto Raptors go up against the Los Angeles Lakers. Looking at the Lakers, this is their first time facing off this season. Last year, they split the season series at a game apiece.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's home to Tinseltown and the Lakers, Los Angeles, California, as we bring you an interconference rivalry here at the Staples Center. I'd like to welcome you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. This is the last stop for the Raptors before returning to Toronto. They've hit a rough spot here early, but still have plenty of time in their season to find their way out.
And I think for Toronto, they haven't exploded out of the gates this season like we've come to expect, but the wins are still coming in bunches.
Well, it speaks volumes that they're able to win without being in their A place, in their A game. Once they really start to gel, it's going to be very hard to slow them down.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So for Toronto right now, Leonard and Ibaka are the forward pairing. Richardson is out there with Wright, and it's Valanciunas in at the center position. Here's Valanciunas. Scores for a couple teams that had high hopes coming out of the gate. Frustration starting to build, and you can even sense it with the fans. They're getting a little bit nervous here.
And this is the critical stage where when you've gotten out of the gate slowly, it's your leadership that has to step up. They've got to have a strong voice in the locker room, not overreact to mounting frustrations, and just calm the nerves of the young players. It's important to keep your unity in tough times.
What do the coaches always say? Don't let go of the rope. Everybody's got to pull in the right direction, same direction. Don't let go of the rope.
Great point, Kev.
Last game for the Lakers, they picked up the W against the Bulls. Leonard with the steal. And here's the fast break. Richardson leading the way. Count that bucket.
That's an example of great communication. He knows the spot to get to, and the pass is waiting for him.
Here's Ball. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Gotta respect how quickly Ball gets to the rack. I mean, if you give him the lane to the rim, he is going to exploit it quickly.
Now here's Wright. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Here's Ibaka. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Ibaka's got his second bucket of the game to go. The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Ball dishes to James. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
At his size, LeBron is a handful inside, and sometimes you can't help but foul him to try and prevent that easy bucket.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he's been terrific, guys. I mean, the percentage right around 86%, so no doubt he's pleased with that.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And Wright kicks to Ibaka. Leonard looking around. Here's Valanciunas. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, Jonas Valanciunas has the instincts, the size, and the smarts to go ahead and take advantage of those missed shots and create them into points.
LeBron, good.
You know, outstanding start. You've made 3 of your first 4.
And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Raptors. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup like this. 2 teams that are at the top of their respective conferences going at it.
And the fact that they split their 2 meetings last season. Does one try to get a leg up?
Here's Ball. The Raptors getting the bucket. James, the pass to AI. Vucevic with it, and the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That's his first foul. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. AI.
Boy, that's the length of Jonas Valanciunas on the defensive end. Not easy to get a shot over the 7-footer.
Leonard finds Valanciunas. Back to Leonard. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. And right, here we go. In the corner, Ibaka with it. No good on the 3. The Lakers trail. Here's Kuzma. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Wright with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Leonard. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on LeBron James.
And with Kawhi Leonard, he just does everything well on the floor. Offense, defense, rebounding, runs the floor. I mean, he is one of the more complete players in our league. He can completely take over a game on both ends.
There's that accurate touch of his at the stripe. He is locked in.
Ball with the bucket.
And how clever is this guy? I mean, just no fear going with the soft, high-arcing floater.
And Wright kicks to Richardson. Wright outside. Up top, Valanciunas. Got a hand on it. Now here's James. 20 points for him last game against the Bulls in Chicago.
Yeah, Kev, he was a standout on the backboards that night and got a number of big rebounds.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. The Raptors have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Stolen by Ball. Fires for 3. It's not going to go for him. And Toronto will come the other way. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
And the big problem, they got trigger happy. Shot a very low percentage from beyond the arc.
Yeah, I agree. It seemed like they were very dependent from the 3-point stripe, and it made things way too easy for the defense.
Oh, man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Oh, Leonard in position. And stolen by LeBron.
And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy with the ball.
Well, just fantastic defense by LeBron. You have to protect the ball or he's going to swipe it from you with his lightning quick hands.
The Lakers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Now the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. And it's the Raptors ball. Right, the pass to Valanciunas. Ball against Wright. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Marjanovic checked in for Vucevic. Now here's Valanciunas. The dish to Wright. Outside Leonard. 4 on the clock. The 3. And again, Toronto no luck. And Los Angeles guys shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. AI can't hit.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often. Pretty early to be over the limit. That foul situation is something we want to keep an eye on.
Well, everyone wants in on AI right now. Easy to see why with his story to the NBA, and sponsors are just throwing themselves at him.
And guys, the latest one for AI, Reese's Puffs. They saw an opportunity to work with a rising star and then just jumped at it.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Ingram's checked in. Pass to Leonard. Down low. Richardson finds Valanciunas. Here's Leonard. Drains it from 17 feet out.
Yeah, and from mid-range, Leonard's jump shot is money. It doesn't matter if it's off the dribble or catch and shoot. He never loses his touch.
Now, here's AI. In the game against Chicago, very impressive. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. You know, Doris, when the defense is cutting lanes off, it's so great to have the floater in your arsenal. Something that can loop it up and over these guys, which clog the area you want to go into. And there are a lot of guys that really utilize that well.
I'll tell you, and the ones that have both hands at their disposal are especially dangerous. So you see Steph Curry warm up with all kinds of floaters and awkward spins and things of that nature, and he can finish with either hand. Kyrie Irving can get any place he wants on the dribble, and if necessary, pull that floater out of the bag of tricks. And then you think of the assassin out there in Portland, Damian Lillard. Woo-hoo-hoo, get inside the free throw line, put that soft touch on it, you know it's coming down on your head.
So fun to see. In the corner, it's Ingram. Back to AI. Here's Marjanovic. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Well, second chance points can come from extreme effort on the offensive glass. Case in point there.
Van Vliet kicks to Leonard. From the stripe, and another basket for Toronto.
Boy, this guy's a rock. You know, this is a player that you can count on to produce under any circumstance.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, here's what the Raptors head coach had to say when we talked earlier. He told me this is a fun night trying to slow down a team that's so smart and opportunistic. He said, look, we've scouted them, but this is the first time we've actually seen them this season. So it will be interesting to see if we can disrupt their offense and slow them down just a little bit. Back to you, Kevin.
Great job, David. So they know how dangerous this team can be if they get on a roll.
And that means contesting every single shot. It's going to take a lot of effort on D, but they can't give up those easy baskets.
I think it has to be a physical, aggressive brand of defense. And if that means giving them a few extra trips to the line, I think they can live with that. Well, I'll tell you, it hasn't been his best quarter, but we know he won't get discouraged. This guy will keep grinding.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Wagner, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Anunoby, he's checked in for the Raptors. Lakers trail by 5. Here's Baldwin. 9-point game his last outing. For Los Angeles, they have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. And he makes the first. Ball's knocked loose, and so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, these the new power rankings. They tell a great story. Taking a look at Toronto, they're moving on up, 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
And when you look at the Lakers, they love the situation they're in right now, playing very well, but looking ahead, they know there's still a lot left to prove.
And look at how well the defense does to cut his path to the basket. Comes up empty on what might have been an easy play.
So the Raptors 5 right now. Inside pairing is Ibaka and Valanciunas. Wright is out there with Richardson. And it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on LeBron James.
OG Anunoby is tremendously athletic, and when he plays with this level of aggression, it's hard not to foul him. You know what you love about watching OG Anunoby? You feel like you're watching a vet when you watch this guy. He doesn't seem to get rattled in pressure situations. This guy plays like he's been in the league for a decade.
Now, here's AI. 5 points in the game. And the pass to Richardson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Richardson's got 9.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And Doris for Anunoby, he has said he felt like he could compete with anyone.
Well, to me, Kevin, that's part of being able to be the defender he is. He's got strength and quickness to match up with most wings in the league, but confidence is critical.
This break in the action gives us a chance to show you the NBA's current fast break specialists. The Lakers, number 1.
You really got to admire their conditioning. I mean, it takes a major commitment to play that fast-breaking style, and they are all in.
Now here's Wright. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Anunoby. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
You know, rough start for him, but he seems to have turned the corner here in the second period.
And AI gets it to go.
And Ball sets up his teammates when they're open, quick to whip it around. One of the best ball movers in the league.
Now here is Ibaka. He's coming off a 13-point game against Oklahoma City.
And, you know, he was getting fouled time and time again and really delivered at the free throw line. Huge contribution there, guys.
Richardson, good.
I think you could see early on that he was really with a rhythm and flow tonight, and now he's really starting to take off.
AI outside. And the rejection by Ibaka.
Boy, great extension from Ibaka. His length always a factor.
Anunoby passes to Wright, shoots over Ball. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And the story of that game was their terrific rhythm on the offensive end.
Right, you could tell they were in a groove all night. They looked comfortable, they didn't rush. It was gorgeous execution.
Here's Ball, following the score by Serge Ibaka. Ball kicks to AI. It's hauled in by Richardson. Richardson's got his 4th rebound in this one.
I'll tell you, it'd be a big help if he could snap out of this cold streak. His shooting has been hurting them. Okay, now you've got to dial down the intensity a bit, right? That's his 2nd foul, and we still got a ways to go before halftime.
The Raptors making a switch here. Leonard's checked in. Now, here's AI. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Kuzma. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Back to Ball. From the arc. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Valanciunas has got his 4th rebound in this one. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Doris, at times out there, things get a little heated. Some people feel like the whistle's being blown too quickly on some of these technical fouls. What do you think?
I would actually completely disagree, Kevin. I think there are certain players who are given far too much latitude and others for whom the whistle does come too quickly. So I think it would be better and more helpful to the officials, the teams, and also the fans to understand what is and what does cross a line, because to me there's no consistency, there's a lot of confusion, and I think it works both ways. Sometimes too long of a leash, sometimes too short.
Excellent appraisal.
And guys, aggressive in creating his own shots, but thus far they have not been falling. Probably a good time to try and devote some of that energy to getting others involved.
Lakers trail by 16. It's deflected and stolen by Richardson. Knocked loose. To the middle. Here's James. Here's AI. And no good that time. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Banked in off the glass. AI's got 11 points.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
Raptors leading by 14. Shoots from 12. That's tipped. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. Lakers on D. Ibaka outside. Right, left side. 5 to shoot. 13 feet away.
Love the fact that Ball can use his length to annoy shooters. Make sure whoever he's on doesn't get off a clean shot.
Lakers trail by 16. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
The baseline J. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
AI, no good. Toronto leading by 16. To the paint. And there's Richardson. That's good on the assist by Leonard. Leonard's got 5 assists in the game. LA's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. With the floater, they get it again. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Los Angeles making a switch here. Marjanovic is checked in. And the Raptors also making a change. Van Vliet's checked in. Passes it to Ibaka. Outside Leonard. Trying to find Valanciunas. Gets it to him. Ibaka outside. 6 on the shot clock. Drains it from beyond the arc. Ibaka's got 5 points now this quarter.
Nice to see that Ibaka has added the three-point shot to his arsenal. You have now got to get a hand up on him when he's beyond the arc.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
Richardson finds Ibaka. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. 2 points. That one goes. Richardson's got 15 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Bulls was tremendous. He had 37 points and played outstanding defense, also rebounding well to go along with the offensive play. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing.
And so it's Toronto holding. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here.
43.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. AI is checked in for Baldwin. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. AI is out there with Lonzo Ball. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 spot. And that's the group. And stolen by James. And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That's it for him. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate